So with DLC Fighter number 6 being an unspecified ARMS character being added to the game, this kind of brings up an old discussion that's always been lingering under the surface of Smash Ultimate DLC, but hasn't really been specifically confirmed or debunked at this point until now. Sort of the fan rule that is, assist trophies and spirits that already are in the game cannot become playable characters. And since Springman is on that list of characters that the ARMS character could be, Nintendo has inadvertently kind of opened this door a little bit to that possibility. I mean, even more so if you count all the ARMS spirits that are also on that list. On one hand, I agree that I think fan rules are kind of dumb in that people are arbitrarily saying things that don't really matter in terms of like what will actually end up being in the game. But at the same time though, I can understand how these assumptions have been formulated. So pretty much every Smash Bros. Game has had a clear delineation between which characters are playable and which characters are like assist trophies / Pokeball Pokemon without there being any sort of overlap between the two. And since Smash games prior to Smash 4 didn't really have a way to update or add new content to the game, that if you were stuck as an assist trophy in one of those games, then you pretty much had to hope and pray that in the next Smash game you would become playable. But now we live in an era where games are a service, and people are very much content with the base game mechanics of a lot of these games, and they just want to be fed more content. And that's an understandable model for both the consumer and the developer. The consumer gets a fun game that they can continually play over years and years and years, they don't have to readjust to. And the developer, it's much easier to create additional content for an existing game than it is to make an entirely new game. So much of there is in Smash Ultimate, and so many different sort of series are represented in there. It's inevitable that something got passed over in development just due to a lack of resources and time. So I think it's inevitable that Masaru Sakurai and his development team are gonna go back and revisit some of the stuff that they're thinking about for Base Game Ultimate for DLC Pass number 2. Now that's all great and all, but I'm gonna say something that is probably gonna be controversial. So I've been seeing the idea floated around the fandom about an assist trophy spirit upgrade pass, where it would be an entire fighter's pass of getting characters that missed it in the first go around and are finally getting their second wind and becoming playable characters. And you know what? For those people, you know, if that is what makes you excited and happy, you know what? Go for it, go ahead. But I don't know, in my opinion, I kind of don't like the idea of that. Now, for me personally, I really liked the approach the development team took with the majority of Fighters Pass 1, where they introduced characters that didn't have any of their game world at all represented in Smash Ultimate at all. No spirits, no costumes, no nothing. It was entirely brand new. Stuff like SNK, you know, we got Terry Bogard and his spirits, Banjo-Kazooie, Persona stuff. And while I prefer new stuff, I do agree that there should be some room for spirit and assist trophy upgrades. It's just, I don't think that should be the entirety of DLC for a while. It's just, it kind of feels like retreading old ground, right? What's exciting about Smash Brothers is sort of the X factor of it, of the unexpected, right? Nobody expected Piranha Plant to be a character, right? So when you talk about sort of what makes Smash exciting, it's kind of like the things that we didn't necessarily expect that we wanted or expected to get, right? But if we got just a whole DLC pass of assist trophy and spirit upgrades, well then they would just be going down the 5 most popular spirit and assist trophy requests. And none of that, I don't think, would be very exciting for the majority of people. I mean, think about the next year and a half of Smash Ultimate character hype just being drained away by it only being the top requested assist trophy and spirit characters. Even the most diehard fan of spirit and assist trophy characters, I think even they would get kind of bored at a certain point, because it's only really catering to them. And in an age where the Smash fan base is becoming more and more divisive about every character choice, that even characters like Banjo that were wanted for 15 plus years, people were shitting on. The one thing that we can all agree on that's good is if a character is new to the game. And so I think you have to weigh sort of the fan requests compared to, you know, kind of putting in the things that people weren't necessarily expecting or people never knew that they wanted in the first place in terms of character choice. I think the only way that you can really get away with doing a full assist trophy and spirit upgrade pass is that they have to be really creative about it. Let's do easy example, Geno, right? So all the Mario RPGs have stuff in Smash Brothers already. I mean, there's even a stage and like a fair amount of music, but Bayleth brought more from Fire Emblem Three Houses than all the Mario RPG games have gotten cumulatively in Smash so far. But considering how many Mario RPGs that have existed, that doesn't feel like a lot of stuff. And so in upgrading Geno, it's not just that he's another Mario character, but he's bringing along a lot of stuff, not just from Super Mario RPG, but also Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario. So it's bringing this whole sort of neglected sphere of Nintendo games into Smash Brothers in a more sort of whole and complete way. And I think we're going to see something similar to this with the ARMS character, right? That we're going to see, you know, ARMS representation go from just an assist trophy and a couple spirits to a stage, a ton of music, tons more spirits, a playable character with multiple costumes. And so I think that would be the smarter way to upgrade characters than just to say, make Waluigi a playable character. Now, I still want Waluigi, but what new really can Waluigi bring with him that is not already represented in Smash Brothers with Mario already? But saying all that, I do really like kind of the position that we're in right now with regards to sort of the most popular characters that people want with Smash right now, because, you know, I thought that the sky was the limit prior to Bayleth, but now that we have both first-party characters back on the table, but also characters that are assist trophies and spirits, the potential character pool has pretty much gone up by a factor of 10. So anyways, that's it. I know this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, and this video is going to be disliked a ton, but I just wanted to say what I thought, and it probably is going to be unpopular, but you know what? I think that's totally fine. So anyways, that's it, and have a good day.